school teacher was sucking the nipple of her boo thing while teaching on Zoom. I've tried to keep it together. Here it is. You know, let me tell you what did it for me. It was the little shimmy she did afterwards. Go back to that for me if you would. I don't know if y'all caught it. Now, damn it, that's a happy nipple sucker. All right? Let me give you some background to this story. Leave it up to you how you feel about it. Manhattan teacher was initially yanked from teaching because all of this happened in front of students. She was on Zoom, it was recorded. She was sucking a man's nipple. It is what it is, okay? A student recorded the moment, shared the 11-second video. They shared this on Snapchat, and naturally it went viral, all right? So let's put up a picture of the teacher. Her name was Amanda K. Fletcher, 37 years of age. She has been a teacher for 14 years, has taught at high-performing schools. Good for her. She was at the Columbia Secondary School for Math, Science, and Engineering, a college prep school when this happened. Fletcher may not have realized she was on camera at the time, but she was reassigned 2 weeks into the school year after the incident, which took place originally in 2020. According to the New York Post, the Department of Education removed Fletcher from Columbia Secondary School for Math, Science, and Engineering amid the COVID-19 shutdown in October 2020 after investigators found she engaged in an inappropriate sex act while remotely instructing her class. During the lesson, Professor Fletcher, as students called her, Professor Fletcher, as students called her, sat at a kitchen table eating spaghetti with a shirtless man standing behind her. Now, what has the world come to when you can't teach a class with a bowl of spaghetti in front of you and a guy with no shirt on? I mean, what could possibly go wrong here? All right, she appeared to suckle. This is what the New York Post calls it: suckle on the man's nipple while rocking back and forth. Then turned to the camera, smiled, and wiggled her shoulders. The Special Commissioner of Investigation for Schools, City Schools, reported one mom did complain to the administration about Fletcher returning. The principal, let's put up a picture of the principal. Her name is Nightingale. She said that her hands were tied in an email. She said, and I quote, "The decision to return Amanda Fletcher to service was not made at the school level. I cannot change her assignment to our school nor bar her from the building." On Wednesday, the Department of Education sent Fletcher to a district office, a spokeswoman said, before returning to the school. Fletcher settled misconduct charges by agreeing to irrevocably resign effective July 1st, official says. A DOE spokeswoman would not explain why Fletcher was sent back to the school until then. Listen, here's the thing, all right? I think it was an honest mistake. I believe she did not know the Zoom video was on. I'm sure people are going to really push back and fight back with me on that. I have seen teachers do actual things that damage students as far as racism, bullying, engaging in the protection of bullying, not listening to their cries for help. So those are some of the things we highlight on the spectrum as the most serious, right? This was a mistake. It was inappropriate. Yes, never should have been done. Never should have been. I really do hate it for the students. They cannot get that scene out of their head. Jayar.
Yeah, I think that's really the part where they're gonna have an issue, is probably having these folks or these kids respect her or take her seriously again, because that's, again, you're never gonna forget that. But I feel like maybe she went back and they allowed her back, which they won't tell why, because Maybe there's the teacher shortages. There's people that are trying to, there's folks that have retired from teaching. There was a wide spread retirement session from teachers after COVID happened because of the struggles coming back and then the fears with what they're doing. And maybe we're like, I'm 4 or 5 years from retirement, time to do it now. So there's probably still a shortage and they're willing to have her back again, but they need to at least give her an assessment, figure out what she was thinking, how she feels, and if she's able to do this again. But
yeah, I'm with you 100% on that. There definitely needs to be a reentry assessment. There needs to be a probationary period. And let's see if she can engage in wiser conduct in the future. All right.